Always.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Dantley, Ariza covering. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jordan kicks to Motiejunas. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Checking out the game Motiejunas has been having. He has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Motiejunas drops both of them. Wizards have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And Dudley kicks to Wall. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Houston. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. To end the run, and the layup is up and in. Lures got the game tied up here for Washington.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Wants in the pass to Motiejunas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Jordan nails both of them.
If they can continue to shoot like this from the line, they'll have a really good chance to come out on top. I mean, you get fouled. That's why they call them freebies. Knock them down.
Dantley, an easy 2 points on the layup.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Pass to Dudley. Jacks up a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Harden sets the pick for Lawson. He kicks it to Harden. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Harden's got 12.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
The 11-footer. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Assist from
The Rockets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Lawson dishes to Harden. Jordan against Dudley. The drive by Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Harden. And Beal kicks to Lure. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Moniunas.
So far in the game for Lure, he's got 8 points and also an assist. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
And it isn't something that they get from him every game, but I tell you what, they got to be loving it today.
Houston making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Howard with the screen on Wall. And Howard with the stuff.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Pass to Dudley. Back to Wall. The 15-footer. Shot's good. Wall's got it all tied up now for Washington.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Here's Lawson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lawson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Harden with it. Now Beal defending. Harden kicks to Lawson. Back to Harden. Outside for Lawson. High arcing shot. Washington with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. To the middle, Howard with the steal. Dudley against Lawson. He feeds it to Jordan. Howard setting the pick for Jordan. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Beal with the steal. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Houston making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Here's Beal. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
3 on the clock. There's Neal with the 3. Outside for Beal. Inside and stolen by Jordan. Harden right side.
What a performance from Harden here. 12 points and 2 steals as well. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark? You're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
Brewer is checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Ty Lawson. And the first half is now in the books. Rockets lead by...
Well, a very slow start to this basketball game, but you got back in it late. How important was it to trim this lead before the half?
Getting it closer meant a lot to us, but We know we still have a lot of work to do. Being in track conditions to start the next half makes a big difference, though. And we definitely feel like, we're in the spot now.
Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One guy has been getting it. Jordan, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Rockets leading by 7. Jordan, he's in at small forward. Harden out there with Lawson. Then there's Moniunas. And it's Ariza in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Wall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And he can't hit the second. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And a wide open look for Jordan. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. And Beal kicks to Dudley. Takes a 3. And again, Washington no good.
Even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Beal. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played just phenomenally. He ended with 19 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was just a great outing for him, and nobody could slow him down. Something we're seeing consistently now, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay on a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a